So let's talk about savings. I regularly get asked, how much should I be saving? And also, what should I do with the money that I've saved? But before we get to that, I wonder, do you understand why is it important to save? For me, saving money is important as it helps protect our short-term financial future. Investing is for long-term. It protects us from incurring debt in the case of emergencies or large purchases. Saving also reduces financial stress as we can feel secure knowing we have savings in the bank which we can use to take care of necessities such as buying food, paying rent or paying our debt should a financial crisis arise. So how much should you save? Now the rule of thumb is 20% of your income and it's a good benchmark, but as always this will vary for every person. The goal here is to save as much as your income as possible while also living a life you enjoy without feeling overly restricted. And like all good habits, consistency and sustainability are key. So here are some steps that I advise to help you create a consistent and sustainable savings habit that works for your personal situation, for your goals and your ambitions in life. So number one, know your monthly cost of living. So have you ever experienced this? You transfer an amount into your savings account every month. It feels like a manageable amount to you. Then halfway through the month, you find yourself needing to transfer it back as your current account is running low on funds. You don't understand why this cycle happens every month. The issue here is clarity. Now, having a budget and a plan for your money will stop this cycle as you will have clarity and understand exactly where your money is going. And then you can make an informed decision on how much money you can realistically and consistently transfer to your savings account and leave it there. And if it's not what you would like it to be, then you have the information needed to figure out how you can increase the amount available for saving. Step 2, setting financial goals. Now it's great to aim for 20%, but what will you do with it? A great way to stay committed and consistent with savings is to have specific goals that you are working towards. So knowing that why and sticking with your savings will be easier during challenging times or when the temptation to increase and unbudgeted items creeps in, and it will creep in. So common goals are emergency funds, holiday costs, maybe purchasing a home, planning a wedding, education fees for example. Step 3. So now you have your budget in place and you've decided on a realistic amount you will set aside for savings each month. As soon as you get paid, transfer it into a separate bank account. And ideally, it automatically transfers without the need for human intervention. The most important short-term savings you will have will be your emergency fund. So what is an emergency fund? It's an amount of money sitting in an interest-bearing but liquid account, which you can use in the case of a financial emergency. Now, the definition of emergency is determined by you, but common examples include loss of income, unforeseen costs like car maintenance, emergency home repairs, unexpected medical expenses, or unexpected essential travel. So how do you calculate it? Add up your monthly expenses, this is your monthly cost of living, multiply this number by 3 and 6, and this will give you a range on which to decide. So what should you do with your savings? Where should you keep them? It's easy. If you need them in 2 to 5 years, save them in an interest-bearing bank account. If you need it in longer than 5 years, invest that money. And as always, if you would like to know more about how to do these calculations or how to build a healthy, sustainable savings habit, I would love to help. Book in your free 20-minute chat and email me at carol@consciousfinancecoaching.com and let's get started.